Hi, this is your teacher Amit Rathi, and today we will be learning about assignment. Assignment is nothing but you have been given cost or you have been given time or distance. The basic objective should be your minimization. So if you look at these sums, we'll start with the sums. The sums is given what are workers and machine and the cost involved with workers and respective machine. So the sum is represent cost, and our objective definitely should be minimization. And if we look into the sums, whether it's balanced or not, balance or by balance or unbalanced, we mean that the rows and columns are equal in number or not. So we can see that there are 4 workers and 4 machines, so the sum is a balanced one. Now after looking at this aspect, we'll go what we call is row penalties or row subtraction. So when we are doing row subtraction, we'll look into the each rows and we'll see which is the minimum cost, and we'll subtract that minimum cost from each of these cell in that particular row. So if we look at the W1 row, we have 8 as the minimum cost, and we'll write 8 against, we'll subtract 8 against all 8, 26, 17, 11, and in the second row we see that 4 is the minimum cost, and in the third one we see 15, and similarly in the last one we see 9 as a cost, list cost. We'll subtract these particular list cost from each of the cells from these rows. Now we have a new matrix with number subtracted with the list cost subtracted from each rows. Now we will do column subtraction. So column subtraction basically is the same thing which we have done in row. So now in the revised matrix we'll see what is the minimum cost in each column. So in the first column M1 we see that 0 is the minimum cost, in M2 we see again 0, in M3 we see it's again 0, and in M4 we have 0. So the matrix is unchanged primarily because when we are subtracting things it will remain unchanged. So what we'll see now, our main objective is to cover all these zeros by minimum number of lines, and we'll check that these lines should be equal to your matrix type. Now if we do for the minimum lines, we'll see these things are done, and the next objective should be to find to follow the box rule method. So once minimum line are drawn, that is 4 in number, sorry I could not have I should have done here also, and the matrix type is also equal to 4, so we'll say that this is optimal solution. Now we'll follow the box rule method. Now the box rule method implies that we'll look into each rows and with 1 zeros, so we'll select that row and we'll box that 0, and any other 0 in that particular column will be striked out. So in row W1 we see that first one is 0, that's a single 0, and there is no 0 in that column, so that is 1. Now we'll go to for another row and we will see that there is another 0, we'll highlight with red. So there is no 0 in that column. Now we'll go for the third, and similarly for fourth. Now all these circled or maybe box 0 represent the optimal solution. Now we'll give W1 as a machine 1, W2 machine 3, W3 will give machine 4, and W4 will give machine 2, and the cost and the sum of this cost will be our answer. So just check it out, and if you have any confusion with regard to sum or the methodology, please let me know. I am always available. Thank you.